Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Hopefully, y'all is having a good day. Let's play some of Forza Motorsports 2. Can I buy it? I can't think. I can't even buy a car. I feel like Forza Motorsports, the very first one, 3, 4, maybe like 5 and 6, 7, of course. I feel like, but yeah, the ones that, there's like ones that stand out, and I feel like 2 don't really stand out because I remember when I got this game years ago, and it was like, oh, okay, I guess. But it wasn't like how like 3 and 4. In my opinion, 3 and 4 is still gonna be like the best Forza Motorsports. No disrespect to any of the other Forzas, but think I'm spitting facts when I say that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. But my thing is this: if this was the best Forza, why did they do like a collaboration thing? They didn't really do it with the other Forzas. You think they would do that with the games that are not successful, rather than the games that are successful? And if this was the most successful Forza, then it's like it would have been its own game. It would have been one of those like ultra rare games that that's hard to find. And again, shout out to the one guy. I might as well call him a friend now. I'm like, anytime when I see that guy, it was like me and him always be having a conversation and stuff. But yeah, shout out to my friend at that retro game store, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have known that this game existed at that store. Yeah, I remember I was just walking in there, told him I'm a fan of racing games. He was like, oh yeah, there's like a 2-for-1 with Forza Motorsports 2, and then it was like Marvel, like Ultimate Alliance. But I mean, this Forza does play nice. Like, I wish I would have played 1 and 2 first, and then played 3 and 4 afterwards. But at the time, it was like my friend, he was in 3, and then like afterwards 4 came out. I remember I went and bought 2 because I was like, I never played it before, so I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and get the achievements. Because how many achievements did I get in this game? 5? Dang. Was it recent? Oh, there's those ones. Yeah, that was the last time. Dang, man, 2013. That's crazy. Over 11 years ago. That was the last time I had got achievements in this game. I could get some more though. Dang, I've been racking up achievements. Of course, I know it's like all these because I never played these games before. So, what about Forza Motorsports 4? Dang, the last achievement that I got was in 2013? That's crazy. What about 3? I did get that. I gotta play more of 4. Dang, I only got 1 achievement in Project Gotham Racing 3. I feel like I should have more than that. When did I play? Oh, I guess I do have Resident Evil game. I don't really remember. Oh no, wait a second. I do remember buying it. Dang, it's like I ain't played all these games. I ain't got not 1 achievement. Oh yeah, that's right. They did say that today's like the last day for the store. I'm gonna definitely check and see what games that they got. Do like one last run through of the games. That'd be crazy if there was like all the games are free. They should just do that. I mean, if it's like, might as well just give away the games for free. they just said like, nah. It was like we ain't gonna go and be having you go through the menus. You gonna choose from right here. So I'm gonna probably play this for a little bit, then play something else, or play it up until, because I don't know why, I looked at the time and I just started thinking of like how long I've been streaming, and I just started thinking like, man, if this stream crashes, I'm hoping it doesn't, but my internet is very unpredictable, so there'll be some days where it might work, be some days where it might not work. I just realized, like, even the sky in this Forza, this is an old Forza, it even looks nice in here. Whoever it turned 10, I'm like, yeah, bro, I definitely would contact them when it comes to, like, video game development, because these guys be developing some games. I was looking around. I'm like, bro, where's the mini map at? I can't even tell where the cars. And I realized they got it off up in the upper corner. Usually it's like at the lower corner. I feel like they switch some things. They switch some things around. They got like the Gran Turismo camera. When you look back, like that camera is just stiff. You can't like, it ain't like with here. It's like, you know, the camera's a little loose. When you look in at the back of the car, that front part, camera is stiff. Look how stiff that camera is. That's crazy. I mean, like, even though they're shutting down the store, I mean, there is, you know, that retro game store. And I feel like I ain't got, like, games that don't even exist on the store. They got them at that retro game store. So, I mean, like, I ain't tripping too much about it. But just in case if I might have missed some games, just to play it safe. Dang, this Xbox is... I'm like, I don't remember the Xbox is like vibrating. But it's like the Xbox, it's like full blown vibrating. I'd be so upset if I go with this this Xbox. It just out of nowhere just breaks down on me. I mean, I feel like it's a decent Xbox, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, bruh, come on, man, don't do that to me. I hope it doesn't. I know one thing, I've been killing it in these races. I wonder if you can, I don't think, yeah, you can't change the difficulty. Bro, they don't even have no rewind on this Forza. Why am I just now finding that out? Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I'm still gonna win the race, but dang. So they say in this Forza, I feel like though, cause I'm trying to think. I don't think they had rewind in the first one either. So that was like a newer feature with when 3 had came out. Dang, I messed the front part of my car up. What's up, Diggs? I don't want to look at the front part of my car no more. I don't know how it's like. I did hit the wall, but I feel like I didn't even hit it that hard. What kind of car is this? A Lancia Delta? I never heard of that. Lancia I heard of. I ain't heard of no Delta. Bro, did I bust out a side? Bro, I busted out 2 side windows by hitting. That's crazy. Oh, I know this car. I know when this car did them crash test things, I know this car did not pass. I feel like I barely even hit the wall. I even put the brakes on. It wasn't like I just crashed straight on into a wall, just straight gassing it. I can see why nobody don't be driving this car in real life, because this car, that's crazy. All that just by hitting the wall. It's not a good car, bro. I mean, it has good handles, but when that car hit that wall, I'm like, dang, bro. You get that much damage just by, like, kind of giving the wall a little friendly tap. Maybe I just gotta watch that back again, but I just feel like I ain't hit the wall that hard. Wait, didn't they say I got a car? I feel like they had a thing pop up. I mean, I was clicking through stuff fast, but I feel like they said I got a car. Because I'm using this car. No, I ordered some stuff through Amazon. Can't tell whether I'm hearing the truck or not. Anyways, regardless. No, I just be playing the game how I want to play it. Alexander, I'm like, I really don't care about all that. I just be trying to get achievements in the game. It's like I ain't played enough games with difficult controls. Nowadays, I'm like, I just be casually playing the game, just trying to get through it. Yeah, man, I'm like, that's what I just mainly be looking for. A lot of the times I feel like when you change up stuff with a game and it's like it's just designed to stress you out. So I'm like, if I could play a game and enjoy myself on whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm like, yeah, I don't care about none of that extra stuff. All I just care about is playing the game, and it puts me in a relaxing mood, and I'm having fun with it. I think all I just gotta do is one more race and I'm leveled up. I should try to get some achievements in whatchamacallit, Forza Motorsports 4. I just find that wild. I only got one achievement in that game. Oh, actually, no, which game was that? I only got one achievement in it. Project Gotham Racing, that's what I should be playing. Yeah, I was about to say, because I'm like, I already know I got a gang of achievements in them games. As long as I had played them two games. Like back when I had my other Xbox 360, that was all that I played, was Forza Motorsports 3 and 4. Anytime, if, like, yeah, friends be like, oh, let's play this game, I'll play it, but right back on Forza. I joined my friends' party chats. They all playing like Call of Duty, and I have like the Call of Duties that they would play too. But I just join the party chat, be playing Forza while they all playing Call of Duty. And I'm like, yeah, that's like, you know, y'all got your guys' thing going on, but I'm gonna be grinding for these achievements in Forza. It's all time great and easy for achievements. Should go back, get all those achievements again. Yeah, Most Wanted was pretty good. Them like classic Need for Speed games, they were always good. I just don't get why they won't re-release those games. I'm telling you right now, if they were to re-release or remaster the original Most Wanted, oh, EA would be chilling for a while. I had to say that should be the next project that they should work on is re-releasing or remastering the original Need for Speed Most Wanted. Because they got like that newer version, and I'm like, yeah, that newer version is alright. But the classic 2005 version was a lot better. That's the one that I'm like, yeah, I was playing that and then playing the newer version, and I'm like, yeah, it's just night and day. I just don't get why it's like, you know that that's what the community wants. Why not re-release it? Like, oh, license. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I know they can do it too, because look at Rockstar Games when they re-released the classic Grand Theft Autos. If they were able to do it, I'm like, that it should be no excuse on why companies today can't re-release their old games that were classics. And I'm like, EA, all the different games that you guys got, like, you guys can re-release the NBA Street Volume games. You guys can re-release the old Need for Speed games. I'm saying EA be making like $5 to $7 billion a year off of all their games alone. And then you got like Apex or be these competitions. I'm pretty sure they getting a percentage of like when people be flying out and doing all this other extra stuff with their games. It just trips me out. It's like you guys make all that money and you don't even think about remastering your guys' old games. I'm trying to think, have they even ever remastered an old game? Oh, Mass Effect. That was like, I think, the one and only game that they remastered. Oh, here we go. Here's an achievement. It's like, man, you guys got all them classic games that you can be re-releasing and remastering, and it's like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I just find that weird. But I think I am going to play a little bit of Forza Motorsport 7. First things first, I want to check this Xbox store, because I know they did say the store is shutting down today. See if they got any games that I can play. I think a lot of the games too are like, yeah, they see a lot of these games are already available on the Xbox Series X. Can I buy that? Oh, you can. Yeah, I might. Dang, man, I wish I should just do it now and just buy a lot of these games. Well, I didn't know you can play that game on the Xbox. Well, I mean, like, it might as well be the Xbox Series X, but I did not know you can play that. This game I knew you can play on the Xbox Series X. I still remember when they came out with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on that last gen consoles at the time. It honestly, two different games. There are two different games. I don't even know why they even decided to release that game on the Xbox 360. It wasn't even that good looking. I'm like, y'all could have definitely held off on that one. Destiny, I was like, man, when that game came out on the 360, I was like, that was another game I was locked in on besides Forza. Destiny came out and I was like, that game had me hooked. I know it's gonna probably take me a while to look through all those games, so I'm just gonna try to hurry up, get some races in on Forza Motorsport 7, and then after that, then go and check the there we go. Check that store, see what games I can get. What happened? It's crazy. I own every Forza now. Like, I own Forza 1 through 7, and then the new one, all the Forza Horizons. I still don't get why they released this game. What's the rating? I know the rating has to be bad. Oh, surprisingly, it's good. I just don't get why they have you go through basic training. It's like it's a shooting game, bro. Like, you tell people what to overall do on the menu. I don't know why they got me going through this training exercise just to play a video game. And it's like, I'm 27 years old. I don't need no training to play no video game. Especially a shooter game at that. That trips me out when games do stuff like that. It's like, got me going through some training exercise. I get if you put me in like a beginner lobby, but it's like, man, don't force me to do no training exercise just to play your guys' game. Because that's not going to make me want to play your game. I always keep forgetting that, except FORZA MOTORSPORT 1. These other kind of GOG games. Yeah. FORZA MOTORSPORT 1, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you can, I definitely recommend getting it. Because there is this retro game store that I'd be going to. They had a copy. And I never played it before, before getting it and stuff. And so...
Take a big engine, keep adding power until you wake
I was like playing it for the first time. I was like, wow. I'm like, it's kind of dope seeing like the origin story. Them the only cars that I got. Let's see what cars I can buy, because I'm like, yeah, I got money, so I'm a Chevelle, Challenger. Dang, that's actually nice looking. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. A wooden car. I don't know about that. Put out Putin. That's funny. I like that. I know that has to be whatchamacallit, the Punisher. 'Cause I think somebody has something like that on Forza Horizon 5. Look at the colors. That's the only colors that they got for that car. I mean, yeah, where's that one? It was like the flames. Yeah, let's go with that. That was my job, by the way. I wonder if there's ever been times, because it says saving content, please don't exit game. I wonder if there's been times where it's like people, they just want to be acting all rebellious and they exit the game. Now they done messed up Forza Motorsports. They got to start all over. I'm pretty sure there'd be some people out there, they were like, oh, let me just see what it happens if I do. And then next thing you know, there's like, game's corrupt, can't play it no more. I don't care if I don't even like the game. Like, if I know I'm not going to play the game, I don't even care about that. I still won't exit out when it tells me not to. What class is this car again? That's a C-class car? That car sounds like it's S. I don't know. It sounds like it's an S-class car. I think somebody lying. Don't drive like no C-class car. All these good maps in this Forza, I just don't get the reason of releasing the new Forza. And there's little to no content in that game. Like, the new Forza is alright. It just lacks content. Like, there's not enough. Like, they just put, like, one little Racing Cup championship thing and then multiplayer. Meanwhile, with, like, Forza Motorsport 4, I remember they had you playing soccer with cars. Like, there's so many different things they can add to the new Forza. I hope that's not all that they decide to add, because if that's it, I'm like, fam, you guys could have held off on that game. There's a lot of content lacking in Forza, the new Forza Motorsport. That's why probably people be going back and playing the old Forzas. I mean, I just like Forza Motorsport 3 and 4. Those were my favorite out of the whole series, but I'm playing this because Forza Motor, the new one, ain't got no content. Like, I didn't beat that game within the time frame and stuff, and it's like, bro, that should be against the law. They should come out with gaming laws where it's like, you gotta have like a mandatory of like 20 plus hours in the video game. Not in the development, but like in actual content. Like, it'll take somebody 20 hours. Like, it'll take an above average gamer, somebody that's like top of the leaderboard in all games, it'll even take them a long time to beat the game. It just trips me out. Like, there'll be games like No Man's Sky, for an example, where they're all like, oh, it'll take you like 5,000 years to beat that game. Meanwhile, with like Forza, the new Forza Motorsport, it'll take you 5,000 seconds to beat that game. Not even that, like 5,000 milliseconds or something. I'm like, bro, they should have held off on that Forza, or at least came out with like some DLC content, not just adding cars, but like adding tracks, different championships. Hopefully, because the game did come out last year, hopefully at some point in time this year they come out with more content, because if not, I don't see that game lasting long. I mean, the game, I feel like it's already dead now. It's probably the only thing that really got it going is it being released on PC. But I'm telling you right now, like, if that game was just strictly released on Xbox, yeah, that game would definitely be dead. That would be a game where it's like you see it on stores for like $2. I mean, I know with this Forza, like, it was out for some time, so it has like more than enough content. Try Project Cars. Second one was alright to me, but the brain physics was irritating, so I uninstalled it. I played a little bit of 2. I might go back and download that game again. But Project Cars, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I think the one that I did play the most of was 3. I think I tested out 1, didn't really care too much for it. I didn't really like the driving mechanics in 2, because I just felt like you lost control too easily. Maybe I just got to change up the difficulty and things, but then 3 was like, I have to say, that was like more of a simcade compared to the other ones where those was like more arcade. Or not arcade, but a simulation. Oh yeah, I forgot that you get like extra XP when you race in the Forza Edition cars. I should have been doing that all along. I keep forgetting that. I'm saying, man, the visuals in Forza, I'm like, whoever the developers are, I'm like, they deserve a raise. If they unfired, if Microsoft unfired the developers behind Forza, I'm like, nah, man, you guys are crazy. Because I'm like, if anybody be knowing how to develop some visuals in a game, it's definitely the developers behind Forza. Like, there ain't too many racing games out there. I feel like I ain't played like a lot of different racing games. I mean, Gran Turismo, F1, Grid. Like, they really be, Forza though, on the other hand, Turn 10, they be going out when it comes to the visuals of this game. Like, even the building work, like, it's just, man. I just don't get where it's like, it's a racing game. Like, you ain't even, like, get to really drive around. And, I mean, like, on the track, yeah, you get to, like, drive around and see the different buildings and stuff, but it's like, man, you would thought, like, and I'm telling you, like, if they were to do, like, a Forza, like, they should definitely come out with, like, a street racing, but, like, an actual legitimate street racing, not like that Forza Horizon type street racing. No, I mean, like, that street racing that, you know, you be hearing, like, Honda Civics driving up and down the street, and they really ain't racing nobody. They just try to see how fast their car can go, but, like, they should have it where it's, like, some, like, actual realistic street racing. Like, kind of like Need for Speed, but just, you know, not like how Unbound was. Unbound was just, man, that's a game where I'm like, I can't forgive EA for that. I know people will probably be all like, oh, but you talk, Unbound was, no. Unbound is not. When you having me getting into police chases, hopefully if they do decide, if Turn 10, if they do decide to come out with like a street racing game where it's kind of like Need for Speed, they add cops in there. Hopefully they don't know like dumb stuff like how cops were in Unbound, because the cops are mad annoying in Unbound. I ain't got beef towards the police, but I'm saying them Need for Speed Unbound police officer, that's, yeah, that'll make you want to play some NWA music. Polished to today's state. Exactly. Like, if they had it, like, set up like this, like how this looks, but instead of, like, the, you know, the having you on some, like, professional track, like, no, they should just have you just driving up and down the streets. Like, and I've talked on that before, where it's, like, even in today's age, where it's, like, you got, like, a lot of, like, delivery stuff and, like, taxi driving services. So, like, that's how they can have it, where you just make some, like, extra money on the side, and then you just do some, like, street racing. Where it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, your character just moved into town. All he has is a Honda Civic and like $500 to his name. So like, oh, now you gotta go and be like a Uber driver, or you gotta make like food deliveries and things to like, you know, really make some extra money and stuff. And then like at night, and then it's like, oh, you could do some street racing, and then you could do like drag racing at like the like stoplights and stuff. But like on some like realistic street racing things. Like, oh, a cop has recognized you. It's all like, oh, like, hurry up and get away from the police. But don't have it on some, like, extremely difficult, like, every corner I turn, another cop is gonna spawn. But, like, you know, like, they should make you feel like a street racing king. Need for Speed, they just, man, they make me want to retire from street racing. I'm saying, like, in Need for Speed, in that universe, if I'm getting chased by the cops that many times, I would quit street racing. On some like real life stuff, I would definitely quit street racing if I get chased by the cops that many times. Drivers should make a new game with graphics like this. And the cars sound like, but you're running from cops and doing other illegal. I know. They can even have it where you're doing that, where it's all like, oh, you play like as an undercover cop in Forza, and you're having to stop like other racers. There's so many different like possibilities and things that they could do if they did decide to come out with a street racing game. But yeah, they should have it where it be like you're like an undercover cop and you gotta like go and stop drivers. I'm saying, like, there's just so many different things that they could do rather than like, oh, let's just stick to doing Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon. I mean, Forza Horizon, don't get me wrong, is good, but there could have been, you know, they could do it like an actual legitimate street racing game. There's two sides of the cop and the criminal. Need for Speed did come out with something like that. I think it was Rivals. I don't know if you've ever played it, but yeah, they did do something like that. I never really sat down and played Driver, but yeah, Need for Speed, they did have like a game called Need for Speed Rivals where You got to play as or no, even Hot Pursuit too. They came out with 2 games like that. I always forget about Hot Pursuit, but yeah, they did have 2 Need for Speed games like that. Those were all right. That's a game they should definitely remaster. I'm like, nah. If Rockstar, if they're all like, hey, we're coming out with another wave of like remastered games, what should we remaster? Midnight Club series. Midnight Club Street Racing, Midnight Club 2, and Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. If they were to do that, I'm telling you, my like level of respect for Rockstar would go like skyrocketing. They should definitely remaster the Midnight Club trilogy. Even if they want to add the 4th one in there too, they very well can do that. But they should definitely remaster the Midnight Club series. I'm telling you though, like if I ever do manage to get my hands on the Midnight Club 2 again, it's over. That's gonna be the one game where I sit down and I'm gonna try to like play and beat that game. That's a racing game where I'm like, I struggled with it so much as a kid. I gotta play that game again. I gotta play that game just to redeem myself. I feel like I done played a lot of different racing games. So Midnight Club, that's just a game where I gotta play. Midnight Club 2. Dub Edition and all the other ones, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably play those games just to... Yo, yeah, I know, I already have that one. But, like, no, I want to play the other ones. I want to play, like, that first one that they came out with, because I never did get a chance to play that. I want to play 2 again, because that was the first Midnight Club game that I ever got. I already have Dub Edition, but I would like to get Dub Edition Remix. I think in the new one they have it where it's like when you the windshield wipers are on, like it actually wipes away the rain. Like it looked like it's like it gives you some good windshield wiping mechanics. But yeah, it's like Midnight Club 2. That's the Midnight Club that I gotta play again. Because there was a race in there where there was this like, I think it was supposed to be like a Honda Civic or it was some type of like white car, but I could not beat that race. I think I did after like, I mean, time after time after time of like doing that race, and I'm like, nah, man, I just gotta like do that race and then play and beat the game just to be like, I did it. I actually completed this game. Man, I'm telling you, I'm so mad at myself for getting rid of all the different games I had back then. That's a game where I'm like, I definitely would play that game. Just all the games I had back then, I definitely, if I'd known back then what I know now about gaming, I'm telling you, like, it still like stresses me out that it's like, GameStop's don't have those games no more. You see like all these other, I went into GameStop's the other day, and I seen like all these different things. Like, I don't even think, they have like a very small section of PlayStation games, and I'm thinking to myself, like, why do you guys got so many accessories in here? Like, is this GameStop or accessory stop? Like, I ain't trying to disrespect GameStops, but it's like, fam, you guys got more accessories than games in this store. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You guys got all those classic games that people can go out and play, but it's like they got like bobbleheads and like in other stuff. Like, I think they got candy in there, and I'm like, bro, when was that a thing? When did candy start getting sold in GameStops? Like, you guys need to be selling video games. And it just trips me out that the retro store that I be going to get old games, like, they got their section for games, and they got like, I mean, they got like a whole just row from one side of the store to the other of just nothing but video games. And then they got like this glass section where they got like the top of the line video games and stuff. But it's like that store ain't even really known for like they got like more music and movies than video. Well, I have to say they probably got way more movies in that store than anything else. But it's like that store ain't even really known for like the video games. I mean, they have them in there, but yeah, it's like, man, what? Like, I don't even. It just trips me out like where gaming is at right now. But if I'm like the owner of GameStops, I'm like, nah, bruh. We selling nothing but video games. That's overall what the people want. They ain't come off. They want to get a bobblehead. You go to a basketball game, and you get you a bobblehead of Steph Curry, LeBron James, or whoever is out there playing. But we ain't gonna be selling no. Like I guess like maybe some. All I just know is that we gonna have more video games and accessories in the GameStops if I'm the owner. I'm like, we ain't gonna be having a bunch of accessories and like 2-3 video games. And then they be having like games on the shelves that ain't even out. Oh, is that the lights? It looked like it was sparks coming from underneath the tires. I was about to say, that actually looked kind of sick. I'm like, it probably means that my tires are flat and I'm about to get into some fiery car crash. But, you know, hey, it's like, at least for that moment, it looks sick. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead because I got a package that's going to be coming through from Amazon. So I am going to call it with this stream and then also check and see what games they got on the Xbox 360 store that I can potentially buy. But anyways, let's see who I can raid out to. One of these days, I should just raid out to a big streamer just to see what happens. But we're going to raid out to my good friend VV1 Kenobi. Make sure y'all go shoot her a follow, show love, show support. I don't know why I be copying and pasting people's names and stuff, and they just got it where you could just look through the section and think. She's playing as a frog? What game is this? V Rising? She's really playing as a frog right now. That's crazy. All right, but anyways, make sure y'all go follow VV, show love, show support. It'd be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you, everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the night stream, and peace.